Welcome to the Hill's Smarter Benefits, Redefining the Employer Role, sponsored by Takeda. Before we get underway, a few housekeeping notes. If you're here with us in the room, please keep your phones on silent for the duration of the program, but please join the conversation on social media. We would like to take a quick moment to acknowledge that today is the 24th anniversary of September 11th. Please join us for a quick reflection.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Bill Salmon. I'm the Senior Vice President of Editorial Content at The Hill. I'm so delighted that you're here. I want to welcome everybody in the room and everybody who's watching us online to today's program, which is entitled Smarter Benefits, Redefining the Employer Role. Now, what does that highfalutin title mean? We're going to unpack all of that as soon as I thank our sponsor, Takeda, for their generous support in making this very important conversation possible today. So a sincere thank you to Takeda. Employers provide health coverage for over 150 Americans, including yours truly. So if you think about it, they're sort of uniquely positioned to drive meaningful reform across really the whole healthcare system. I mean, who is better positioned than the people who are providing the coverage to figure out how to improve that coverage? So as the costs of healthcare continue to rise and outcomes continue to be, shall we say, inconsistent, the role of employers has really never been more important. Fortunately, with advancements in medical science, data analytics, and digital health tools, employers are now really well positioned to champion preventive care, which is obviously important, improve outcomes, which is the most important thing, right? But also reduce costs, which, let's be honest, we're pretty interested in that as well, right? But to get to those things, you have to navigate through a series of rather thorny policy questions. I wrote a few of them down. One, how can businesses ensure their benefits truly deliver high-value care? Two, what policy levers can empower employers to play a more proactive role in transforming that care? And finally, three, how can the public and private sectors collaborate to ensure that innovations in employee health translate into actual better outcomes for all of us? Well, we will endeavor to answer those questions today and a whole lot of other questions, hopefully, because we put together an all-star lineup of lawmakers, employers, and health policy experts to really dig into some of these workplace-centered strategies that can honestly shape the future of American healthcare. And with that, I'm so happy to introduce Christoph Weber, who is the President and CEO of Takeda, for some opening remarks. Let's give a warm welcome to Christoph.
Thank you, Bill. Good morning, everyone. Great pleasure to be here with you today. I'm really looking forward to that discussion, which is so vital and important for an employer like Takeda, but also for the evolution of the healthcare system in the US. I'm not sure if you know Takeda well. Very rapidly, we are a global biopharmaceutical company. We are one of the largest in the world, certainly one of the oldest. The company was created in 1781, so we have seen a lot in our history. We are a Japanese company, but we have chosen US as our really center of decision as well of activities. We are an R&D-driven company. We invest about $5 billion per year in R&D. 90% of our R&D activities is done from the US. Half of our global employees are in the US. We have our largest manufacturing network in the US, and of course the US is also our largest market as a business. We are present in 80 countries, and we are very much obviously involved in the US healthcare system through two lenses. The provider, we provide life-transforming medicines to the US patients, and the employer. We are self-insured employers, so we covered 20,000 employees in the US, and roughly 40,000 people actually are part of our plan. So it's a very interesting position actually to have to be both a provider as well as a user of the healthcare system in the US. So I'm really looking forward to the discussion today because it's really important for our industry, but I think for the world and for the pharmaceutical innovation to improve the US healthcare systems in the future. The world depends so much on the US healthcare system to discover the next generation of medicines. So really looking forward to the discussion. Thank you.